3 years ago, the MacArthur Foundation offered the unthinkable. It was a public competition. Identify a problem, come up with a solution. That's it.
So in 2017, there were 2,000 applications and only one winner. They walked away with $100 million to make their dream become a reality. WGN's Julie Unruh is here with what they accomplished with those winnings. Hello, Julie.
Hello, you guys. So simple, right? It's really not at all. Come up with a problem and nail down a solution? Well, not easy when you have some of the best and brightest on the globe trying to beat each other out in order to change the world. That year, Sesame Street Workshop was the victor. In less than 3 years' time, they've planned out and put into motion Season 1 of Ahlan. In Arabic, that means Welcome Sesame.
It has changed our ability to make a difference.
Basma, her best friend Jad,
اللي بيصيبك لما تكون عم تحاول.
and Mezuzah, a sweet baby goat who follows them everywhere. They are the new faces of Sesame Street overseas, in the Middle East. Their goal? To help children living impoverished and displaced in war-torn regions cope and maybe even recover the Sesame Street way. They do it with love, patience, learning from one another, and they do it in Arabic.
حاسس بشعور غريب ما عم بحسن أرسم.
The show is called Ahlan Simsim.
Through our research with local experts and local partners, we really learned that the most important thing to give children who need to overcome traumatic experiences and build resilience is their emotional ABCs, if you will.
All of this possible because the MacArthur Foundation created a competition with a $100 million kitty. The winnings go to the best problem identified and solved. The sky's the limit. Sesame Workshop's plan over 5 years was to create a new local Sesame broadcast on digital platforms and satellite, filled with content, learning materials, training, and more that could reach kids who are survivors of war, like in Syria. And with that, they won the competition in 2017.
تيتا نور يا تيتا نور. نعم حبيبي. شكرا يا تيتا نور.
They've introduced some new faces, but you might recognize some familiar ones too. Elmo, Grover, and Cookie Monster. The Muppets emphasize the importance of play-based education, as important as ever now that we're in the middle of a global pandemic. Relevant stories as current as the world we have recently come to know.
For children to see Muppets in a Zoom box as opposed to on a set also sort of helps reflect their own reality.
The leaders at LEGO so impressed with MacArthur Competition 100 and Change and its 2017 winner, LEGO matched that prize money, then doubled it, allowing Sesame Workshop to extend its work to East Africa as well. Season 2, 26 more episodes airing in 20 countries in the Middle East, launched over the weekend. The people at Sesame Street just getting warmed up when it comes to using the magic of Muppets to aid children traumatized during those critical early learning stages.
منوعات أهلاً
100 and Change is at it again. The first competition went so well, the second competition for $100 million is already underway. Tomorrow at 5, we will bring you the latest finalists and their incredible ideas to solve the world's problems, literally. All of them innovative, creative, and yes, even feasible. With $100 million on the line, these folks are working real hard.
Money well spent, though.
See you tomorrow.
That's for sure. Thank you.